Okay, I am to report this. It's taking everything in me not to film them. But I'm forbidden from filming that fucking house with the hooker, the whole building. The Fed is Fed slash Pentagon. I've said this how many times over the years? Certainly 4 years that I became aware of it. I could never film that shit. So it's that house across the street with that purple car and the blonde prostitute. Okay, it's just enough of the films that I can reference. People have any idea what I'm talking about. And I can't say how long, but the Mexican drug cartel has moved into that house. I can say I have witnessed that. There's been a lot of them, but let me put this on so there's no interruptions. But I can't describe any of them. How many? A large group, okay? I can't describe any of them. So this is only a few of them. There's different ones, okay? Right now we've got the white guy and the Latin, these fucking sirens here, the Latin soccer guy. He's got a real mohawk soccer haircut. There's two Latin guys with soccer haircuts. One's got a real mohawk soccer haircut, and the other's got a more low-key, but it's real obvious mohawk soccer haircut. And they're on the porch right now, drinking beer with their feet up of the Fed slash Pentagon house. There's three men that I can see. One's a soccer mohawk Latin man. The other's a white guy. He has like military federal agent type crew cut hair. And they're out there. It's on purpose. I've been through this a million times with when they do that. And at the very same time that they're hanging out with their feet up, drinking beer on a porch in a terrace compound, after they just moved in all this gear, military gear, this property, 1509 S Street Northwest, was engulfed in the outside, not my room, but in the bathroom, the hallway, the first floor, the second floor, the third floor, everywhere else but my room. With biological weapon, that always leaves a trail of dead bodies. It leaves a trail of dead bodies within about 10 to 15 minutes once it gets that filled up. It's every time, like I know this, okay? You know how to read, you learn the alphabet, you know some things, you learn how to count to 5. I know this. Within 15 minutes, there's gonna be stinking corpses in my house. So the house, 1509, the time is 6:24. Within the last 10 minutes, it was so engulfed that I had to stop everything I was doing out there. And I was out there for a good, I can say how long? I was out there for at least 15 minutes. And I was clear for 5 minutes. It was nothing. And then, bam, the gas just filled up. It's not gas, but whatever it is, okay? It's deadly, it's in the air, it's airborne. By minute 5, once it started pumping inside of the house, because I was going in and out of my room, it wasn't that strong in my room. I can tell. I've reported how you can clearly identify that. It's not being pumped in here. It's being pumped at these people here. It's the Japanese military. I'm allowed to say it. I need to put it in writing. The Japanese military has had enough of the drug cartel in their terrorist cell. This was initially an extremely dangerous, high-tech, high-level military terrorist cell. Initially, extremely dangerous, and I can testify to that with what I've witnessed, okay? All right, but not now. Now we have drug addict cops, everybody, and I can't get distracted with that, and we have nothing but these guerrilla fighters. That's what they're called. That's what the Japanese call them, and the Japanese call them SPICs. SPICS. A lot of the Japanese military are white men. Some are from US, some are from Europe and Russia. They're not with the US Pentagon that you see on the news. They have nothing to do with it. They call them SPICs. They're incredibly racist. They say that word with utter and complete hatred, okay? It's dangerous, those people, okay? With what they're willing to do to black and brown. So now these black and brown and white, and name it doesn't matter, because South Koreans been in here too. They're getting their ass killed too. But mostly the white and the Arabic and the Spanish have just been flooding in here, and they're getting their asses killed for it. And it's the Japanese military. And to say this, do you want me to stomp my feet and really get this out with a lot of theatrics? I will. It's the Japanese military. I'm shocked I'm out there. But it doesn't surprise me because of the forbidden from talking, and I can't tell you other things I've had to do. Let me just say this, I've been a throw pillow most of the day on my chair. It doesn't totally surprise me, but when they're here, I'm shocked I can even fucking come out at all. Usually, I can't say how long I'm trapped in here. Japanese, Russian military, you can't come out. No, and some of these US dudes, you can't come out. So at least I'm allowed to say that. So I was out there for 15 minutes, okay? By minute 5, it started being engulfed with an incredibly lethal gas that's in the air, whatever it is. By minute 7, I started to not be able to ignore the diarrhea, pull your britches down, go diarrhea. By minute 10, I had to. It's no more resisting it on my part. It was so strong. They kept pumping it harder and harder and harder. I could feel it. My body's reacting. I'm like, oh God, okay, damn it. So I stopped everything I'm doing by minute 10 being out there. I just pull my britches down and it go diarrhea. And I'm almost crippled on the toilet for 2 entire minutes. It's so fucking strong and deadly and lethal, this poisonous gas in the air. I get off the toilet, I continue doing what I was out there doing. But you could feel it pumping even stronger and harder after that. They just turn on the heat. And it's still pumping away. Even I finished what I'm doing, folks. I'm just telling you the truth, okay? That's what I do in this stuff. The good guys who you have heard a little bit of them over the house, and these are major military choppers. They have a term for these choppers. They know that I do this. So we need to have an adult conversation about it. We can't pick and choose what you want to hear from me. I'm the one doing it, and I don't need to talk to my family like that. The good guys are my family. I'm not divorcing my fiance or anything like that. My fiance is my one. If you've ever been through a thing like this, okay, you don't walk away from someone like that. I don't know about getting married right now. I feel upset about a lot of things, but it doesn't mean we break fucking up, okay? Then they're sacred, and I don't want to cuss. They saved my life 24 hours a day. They saved my life from the Russian, from the Japanese, from the US fucking evil military. I'd be dead in here, and I'm really pissed at my creator that I'm stuck in here, supposing just to go back and forth to diarrhea. This is all he asked of me, and I could have done so much more these last 5 years. I could have done so much more, okay? I'm so capable of so much more than sitting in a chair like a throw pillow, racing back and forth, going diarrhea. So by minute 10, down go my britches, then I'm going, it's gushing out, I'm crippled on the toilet. 2 minutes and then get back up. I finished my task I'm doing out there. It took me another good 5 minutes, and they just turning that fucking gas on, turning the heat on. It didn't stop. I thought, oh my God, I gotta pull my britches down again, go again. I said, no, just get away from it. You know it's not in your room. So I wrapped everything up, and that's when my creator started nudging me, it's a term of speech, but he started saying, get the fuck out of the bathroom. Get the fuck out of the bathroom, because I had a few things I needed to still do. I'm like, well, I'm handling it out here. I know that this is live combat. They're gassing the living shit out of people right now, but I'll keep doing things. It was, no, stop everything you're doing right now and get back in your room, come back and finish it later. So now you understand when he says the Japanese, Russian, and US evil military are here. That's what I'm saying. I don't know when I can come back out. It might not be till tomorrow, but I am to report that they have a gang of cartel with their soccer haircuts kicking back at the US Fed Pentagon House, drinking beer. Yeah, man, yeah, we're working, yeah. Andale, Pancho. And they're fucking getting killed in here. And the words are, they call them spics. SPICS. They mean business with the spics in their terrorist cell. And this is exactly what I'm putting in writing. I'm going to say it again so you can hear this clearly. They had enough of the drug cartel in their terrorist cell. Okay, goodbye.